look at maintaining a template-based website that's already in existence. So a pre-existing template-based website. Now the tools that I personally use in maintaining websites and in designing websites are Macromedia Dreamweaver 8 and Qt FTP Pro for transferring files to the web server, but you can also do FTP transfers from within Dreamweaver. So the only tool you really need as a beginner is Dreamweaver 8 or another variant of what's called a what you see is what you get, a WYSIWYG editor. They're called what you see is what you get because you essentially can use them the same way as you would use a word processor, but we'll get into that as we get into the details of the program. So let's take a quick look at a quick overview of Macromedia Dreamweaver 8. At the top here you'll see that you have the different command menus. So you have your file menu where you can open a new document, open an existing document, open a recent document. You have the edit menu, which is the same as an edit menu in your favorite word processor. You have the view menu where you can zoom in and zoom out, and you can view your rulers and your grids. So much the same as a graphics program. You have the insert menu where you can insert objects and images and tables. You have the modify menu, which we won't be getting into right now. The text menu, which allows you to change your fonts, change your style, change your cascading style sheet, your CSS sheet. You have another command menu, which we won't be looking at right now. You have the site menu, which we'll take a closer look at when we set up your FTP transfer. The window menu, which basically shows you the windows that are open and can be opened. And the help menu, which will be useful if you get stuck. Now, when you first launch Dreamweaver, you'll see the Dreamweaver dashboard, which will allow you to link quickly to recent items, link quickly to creating new templates or new files, and creating a template from a sample. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you quickly how to open or create a new file. So we'll create a new HTML file. You click on the link and poof, it's done. The document opens in design view. As I said earlier, Dreamweaver is a WYSIWYG editor. So what you see on the page as you design it is what you'll see and what you'll get on the page when it's uploaded to your web server. If I wanted to start creating some design elements, let's say I wanted to create a heading, I would drop down to the Properties box, click Format, click the little arrow, and click Heading 1. So that means any text that follows after I've made this change will be in the default style for Heading 1. Now let's say I wanted to center that on my page. I would highlight it, drop back down to the Properties menu, and hit the center icon. To create a line break, I would click at the end and hit enter. Now you'll notice that the properties for the next line have reverted to the default font for a paragraph or body text. I don't want to center my body text, so I'm going to align left by clicking the left button, and I'm just going to start typing away some content. So any content on my page would be in this style. Now, as I mentioned, you can use Dreamweaver as you would a Word program or a word processing program. So if I wanted to change the font, I would click Default Font, go down to the Properties and go to Font, and let's say I wanted to make it Geneva. So that would change it to Geneva. If I wanted to make something bold, Properties, I'd look for the bold icon, which is very similar to what you would use in Word. If I wanted to do italics, I would do the same thing. Now another quick feature, if I wanted to insert a table, sometimes it's useful to align things with a table, I would go to the Insert menu, Table. I would choose how many rows and columns I'd want. So let's say 5 rows and 2 columns. I want to make my table width 95% of the width available on the page, or I can set it to a specific width in pixels. So let's pick 300 pixels. I want a border around the table, and I want my cell padding, which is the spacing between the words within the table and the table border. I want that to be 10. I'm going to click OK to create the table, and you'll see that the new table has been inserted. Now I can insert content by typing or inserting an image in each cell of the table. We'll take a closer look at tables as we're going through the maintenance tasks. One more thing, creating a list, an ordered list or an unordered list is as easy as it is in Microsoft Word. So you go down to the bullet icon for the unordered list and you start typing away. Bullet 1, hit enter to get the next bullet, bullet 2, etc., etc. To save your file, you would go to the File menu and Save and create a file name for it. We'll take a closer look at that as we're going through the maintenance tasks. At the website, that will be the focus of this tutorial. Please open a browser window and point your browser to http://www.wegoeconow.com. That's wegoeconow.com. Now the home page of this website is what's called a squeeze page. The entire goal of a squeeze page is to entice you to sign up for a mailing list in exchange for a special gift or bonus report or some kind of offering. So if we take a look at this page, you'll see that we have an opt-in at the top of the page. You'll see that there's logo. You'll see some common elements that you will notice on the inside once you've opted in to the report. You'll see the template with Eric's picture and a quote. Then you can scroll down and you can read his offering, and you'll notice that the bonus report is 20 common household items that most people throw away and how you can easily and creatively reduce, reuse, or recycle all of them. So that's the bonus enticement for signing up for the e-newsletter. And then you'll see the opt-in box again. So go ahead and opt in, and I'll meet you on the inside. Now this is the home page of Eric's website, and what you'll notice is that it's exactly the same as the squeeze page with the addition of several links that are used for the purposes of navigation. So we have a home link, which allows you to return to this page, an about link, which describes the company and who Eric Harrell is, the founder of the company. We have a products page, which has not yet been developed, an order page, which has not yet been developed, a free newsletter page, which describes the e-newsletter and again describes the bonus report and allows you to opt in. We have a blog, we have a testimonials link, which has not yet been developed, and a contact link. If you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see 3 more links: terms of use, privacy policy, and a sitemap. So that essentially is the structure of the website. So we're going to switch back into Dreamweaver and start learning how to add some of these missing pages.